Hi guys, my name is Kiran and I'm going to talk about the things that I faced almost every day in the aircraft because I am a cabin crew in India with a domestic airline. Let's get started. The allocation that is given for the crew is based on the IGA that we have. Now, since I have joined aviation very recently, so I am the junior most crew in the aircraft almost every day. Okay, so I'm supposed to be in the forward. Now, I am in my boarding position, which is mostly in the forward. You can stand in the third row, fourth row, fifth row, sixth row till 11th row to assist passengers with their bag. Now, let me emphasize on that again. Assist the passengers. Assist the passengers, not to pick their luggage up and keep it in the overhead bin. Now imagine if you're doing this for the entire four sectors. Now for four sectors, I mean we are working in four different places. Okay, so from Kolkata I'm going to Bangalore, from Bangalore I'm going to Hyderabad, from Hyderabad I'm going to Patna, and from Patna I am coming back to Kolkata. So we are operating four sectors. Do you expect me, do you think you will be able to do this? Do you think you will be able to pick up the luggages of 200 passengers every single day in every single sectors? You will die. You will die. You won't be able to. It's physically not possible. I'm a girl. It is not possible for me either. I'm not sure if it is possible for guys. I don't know. I don't think it is possible for either of us. Okay, because we are already working so much. Piche, like in the back end, there's a lot of work that we need to do. Ever since you enter the airport, we firstly enter the airport almost 1 hour before the departure. Okay, so supposedly if the departure is at 9 a.m. in the morning, we will have to come sharp at 8 o'clock. Supposedly we are supposed to come 15 minutes ahead of that, but I'm just saying it, supposedly we are coming, we have to come 1 hour prior, but uske pehle bhi if you come, that is the protocol, you may come. Okay, so I come 1 hour prior. Before that I have to board the cab 1 hour prior because I stay quite far from the airport. Now before that you need to get ready, before that you need to wake up. So there is a lot of work that we need to do, which I'm very sure even the corporate people, the agency people do it, because even I was in corporate, I know how it is. So I get it. Okay, the it's a very good thing that we get cabs, because if cab nahi milta, I don't think crew would survive in India. It's not possible. We would never be able to operate the flights if we were given the chance to travel by ourselves. It's not possible in India. No, it's a big no. So anyways, I was in my boarding position and this passenger comes in. Okay, the boarding has just begun. It's just been 2 minutes that the boarding has started, and the passengers start coming in. I'm in my boarding position, wishing and smiling. That's what I'm supposed to do. Smile, great, do your own work, tally on your mind, look at the passengers, see if they need help, see how many infants are going, ask them which seat is it, and all of those things. You're working. Okay, you're standing, you're smiling, but you're still working, is what I'm saying. Now I see that this first row in the starboard side meaning in the right side, this passenger, a middle-aged man. Okay, he must be in his late 50s, very fit, he looked quite fit, and he had this huge bag, he had this huge trolley bag, which I was very uncertain if it is going to fit in the overhead bin or not. So he comes out from his seat. I think he was seated in a fox, one fox, yes. So he got out and he looked at me with a look, okay, come here, that's what you're here for, come and help me. So I went and I asked him very politely, sir, do you want me to assist you? He's like, yes, please. So, and then he stood like that. I asked him, and then you're supposed to, like, make a move, man. Just reflex. That is reflex. If someone is coming to help you, you go hand first, and then the person tries to help you. This did not happen. He asked me, like, I asked him, sir, could you please lift your bag? He looked at me, he gave me another look, like he was expecting me to lift his bag and keep it in the overhead bin. I'm sorry, I'm really really sorry, I won't be able to do that. I have done that before when I had just joined the airline, but now I have learned you are not supposed to do that. That is not part of our job. You are only supposed to assist the passengers if required, if there is a genuine problem. Okay, if there is genuinely a passenger with babies, or the passenger is pregnant and is traveling alone, if the passenger is extremely old and they are just not able to do it, then you're supposed to go and help them. But mind you, he is in his late 50s, he's very well fit, he's fit enough to carry his own luggage. Now if you can bring your luggage from your home to the airport, then why can't you pick it up in the overhead bin in the aircraft? Why do you expect the crew to pick it up? Is that my job? It's not. Are you coming there with the thinking, with the why are you giving me the responsibility of your bag? That's not my responsibility. You are bringing your things, that is your responsibility. You are supposed to lift that bag and not me. I'm here to assist you. Okay. So he looked at me and I was like, sir, please lift it. He lifted up. Okay. So supposedly यहाँ पे overhead bin है. Sorry, this is the overhead bin. Okay. And I'm standing here. He lifts the bag a little bit. So supposedly this is the bag. Okay. He lifts it out इतना and इतना छोड़ दिया. ठीक है. He left it like that, hanging on the overhead bin. And of course I could not handle that weight. It was extremely heavy. I could not handle that weight and it came right on my face. God forbid that day the boarding had just begun and passengers were not there in their seats. Passengers were not there in the aisle. They were behind me. Okay. And it just came on my face, and with my reflex I just pushed it over with all the force that I could. I pushed it over and it fell on the seat first and then on the aisle, and it was a loud sound because it's a heavy bag. And the passengers started, like shouting, like, what happened. The passengers, and for that day I was very happy that passengers took my support. They're like, ma'am, are you okay? Are you fine? Are you hurt? I was like, no, I'm good. I did get a minor injury. My hand had become red, but I was strong enough to push that heavy luggage ऐसे करके मुंह में, and then I pushed back. Okay. So passengers were there, and you won't believe, you guys just won't believe what he did. That very instant, within a matter of 2 seconds, I mind you, 2 seconds, the moment I could say anything, the moment I could do anything, he literally took his bag and he kept it in the overhead bin within 2 seconds. I swear on God, 2 seconds. Within 2 seconds, he literally picked up his bag and he kept it in the overhead bin. I was very angry, okay? And especially when I saw that he was just able to do that within a second. I was more mad. I was more furious on that when you can do it, why are you expecting a crew to come and do that for you? And like, how can you just leave the entire bag on her? How can you leave the entire heavy bag on a crew? 30 kgs of luggage in one go. I can't do that. Okay? So I told that passenger, sir, if I'm coming to help you, that does not mean that you're going to leave the entire weight on me. I won't be able to do that. Please be extra cautious when you are taking help or asking help from the passengers. And that day, a lot of passengers behind me, they actually came to ask me if I'm okay or not. They asked me, you can just be aside, ma'am, take care. And my lead is the senior most person. She is basically the supervisor who is in charge of the entire thing that happens. Okay. So she came to me, she asked me, Kiran, are you fine? I had water, but I was extremely mad. And so I was in the galley, he was in the first row. I started saying few things that I wanted him to hear. I told him, I don't get it why passengers do this. If they are unable to carry their heavy luggage, which is very much understood, right? If there is heavy luggage, you won't be able to pick it up in one go, right? Why don't you give it in the check-in? You are supposed to give your heavy baggage in the check-in. The overhead bin has the permit of only 7 kgs. I am very much aware that a lot of ground personnel, they allow you that it's okay, you can take it. That's only because you asked them, like, I want to take this bag by myself, I have this, I have that. They're like, yeah, okay, because everyone wants their job to be done fast, and then it's a headache on us. So this is going very long. It's already been 9 minutes. I have to rush now. I'm going to my sister's place. Before that, please like, share and subscribe. I don't know how this thing works, but let's see. Please like, share and subscribe this video if you think that this mindset needs to change. Stay tuned, guys. There are going to be a lot more videos in which I'm going to talk about the kind of interaction that I've had with passengers, some good, some bad, and it's going to be fun. Thank you. Bye.